Okay, let's talk now about the next part of the square to square method, and that would be your posture. You've got to have good posture in the golf swing in order to make the right shot. Now, good posture begins with where do we put our knees and our legs. So we want to be kind of like a shortstop in baseball. You want to get your knees flexed just enough where you're able to move and rock from left to right in the golf swing. So it's very much like a shortstop would get ready to receive a base hit or something, and he'd be in this position. He wouldn't have his legs perfectly straight because look, he couldn't move. He'd be restricted. So you get down here in this position to where you can roll back to the right, roll to the left, and just have this sort of almost a swaying motion, but we know we don't want to sway because we're going to be turning. So here's what it would look like from here. You get a good knee flex, your back is straight, you set up, now you're ready to make this turn. And these knees are nice and flexible and we can move through the ball. Now let me show you what that's going to look like. You don't want to stand up because what's going to happen? We're going to take the club and pick it up on some crazy line back here in the backswing. All right, good flex, good turn. Ball goes straight, or it should go straight. So work on those knees, work on having just a nice setup, turn through, and always try to have in the good posture, you come up where you have good balance, you're on your toe, this foot's taking all the weight transfer. With good posture, you're in the next phase of hitting the ball straight and in play. Now we talk about this shortstop position where these knees are flexed. What this is going to create is we're going to get the club coming straighter up because we're in a good position. We're not bent over. Now this is one of the worst faults is we see players who bend over, and what's the first thing they do? They rear up to try to hit the golf ball. You can't do that. It's going to mess up the swing. The other one we talked about were the straight legs. Same thing, you come up here and you're not real sure, you think you need a longer golf club because you can't get over to the ball. That should be the first clue that that's a fault. So we get in this flex position, then the club comes up the line and down and through. So just remember, you need a little bit of knee flex. Don't get it too much and don't get any at all. If you do those two things, that's the major faults of a bad posture.